It is your boy Terrible Waunstar. I gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, wherever it's at in your chart. I just want to say I love you, and I love you. Okay, now people don't understand Virgo who you are as an individual, and you are beautiful. I just want to say that. So, with that basically being said, peace, love, and light to everybody. I'm trying to wait for a second for everybody so everybody can come in the room. Yes, I am going live. I got some juicy little tea. And when I say spiritual tea, it's some of that spiritual tea. You see what I'm saying? Now, shout out to Bop, and I see you, Bop, and I gotta figure out my A1 day one was you a B2 from two. I'm gonna say it like that. So shout out to my A1s and my B2s. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking. I see you star in the building. I don't forget names too much. If I see you comment all the time, yes, I do know who you are. Believe me, I check every I check every comment. So if you see a heart, that's me personally. No, I don't have nobody doing anything for me. And sorry, the comments has been very extensive. That's why it's hard for me to really try to comment back to everybody individually. So I press the heart to let you know I see it. Now, that basically being said, Virgo, somebody don't know that you are divinely protected, okay? When I say divinely protected, I tell you I got some tea for you. You divinely protected. Now, let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation. Now, Virgo, let me gonna do this disclaimer, okay? It's gonna be two parts on this one because this one is very serious for a lot of you in 2025. Okay. Now, this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonate. If it resonate with you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Share it. Let me know something about the details that's going on. Two, this reading will be very triggering. Okay, I'm not saying triggering where, but the truth will hurt in this one. Okay, so when I say kind of like a three of swords, it's gonna be kind of like a three of swords. So if you feel like you can't take this reading, I advise you to step out now. Okay. Now, three. Here we go. Y'all ain't heard this from Waunstar in a while. This one's gonna be uncut. Okay. I wanted to put an age different on this, and I pray if my mods come in, anybody that look like they negative, anything that feel like they doing anything in that type of way, get rid of them because this right here, I got to stay focused because Virgo, someone don't know that you divinely protected because 2025 is all about revelation. Now you got to understand on the new year was 1001, which was two. Some of y'all came with a lot of decisions that need to be made at that time while walking into the unknown. Okay. Now, some of you may have sporadically feel like you going in a tower moment or things falling apart. Now, two types of Virgos on this. You got your low vibrationals that can't take it, always think negative, and then you got your high vibrationals, the one that's always trying to understand and figure out a solution to make it better so you'll never have to go through it again. Now, Virgo, you went through both of them. I feel like someone tried to push you and persuade you to go to a low vibrational state, even though your intuition was correct. And I'm going to say it all 2024, your intuition was correct. Continue to let spirit guide you if you're a high vibrational. Okay. The reason why I'm saying this because you got to take strength within yourself, especially when it comes to love. Those people that's around you that you think really is loyal behind your back, spiritually, they not. Even though we give people the benefit of the doubt, they spiritually not. Karma is finna take play again. This time, you don't have nothing to do with this. Low vibrationals, get your stuff together and during this transitional cycle because the choices that you're gonna make is gonna be a life changing choice for you. Now, I'm not saying get rid of anybody, this, that, and the other too. If you feel like your significant other was doing something in 2024 and you just felt a hunch about it, even though you was wrong, I feel like things are about to come to the surface. I feel like people been hiding you or hiding things in in the unknown for you, but everything is about to come to the surface because it's a certain deadline to be needs to be met. Now, I feel like for some of you, if you're going through a situation where You may feel like your finances may be in the play. You are finna get blessings double fold, but you got to go through a period of a down part just for a second, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if some of you done went through some situations where you feel like you had to do the things you had to do, keep that confidence and rely on spirit. Spirit is opening doors for you throughout the unknown that's going to change the heart of individuals. It may not be the doors that's going to open up and say, hey, we're just gonna give you everything. No, you're still gonna have to work hard because that's who you are as an individual. That's part of your life path. Now, some of you are learning how to balance emotions, especially when it comes to relationships. Now, don't be too cocky because the information that some of you may have seen or heard or anything in that type of nature that's coming up recently is not. I don't want to project things that's going to be in a bad way. It's only things that's for your highest good. But I feel like a lot of you is going to get the revelation and the truth about people around you, truth within yourself, knowing that you was right all along with your intuition. And some of you are finally overcoming and know how to defeat a narcissist at their own game. This is just me intuitive. Haven't got into the reading yet. Now, Virgo, I am sensing for a lot of you that's around right now, you may be having mixed feelings about something. Like one minute you may feel like this, next minute you may feel like this, but you are spiritually aware to know that when a tower moment start taking place in your life, something that you need to fix drastically fast. And I feel like you may start to see people around you start taking cuts, losses in hours, off of betrayal that they was trying to keep from you when karma started to come in and start taking place. Now, I feel like you've been in this energy long enough where the particles of this karma is starting to drift on you, okay? But the good thing about it is you so divinely protected. Yeah, you finna take a blow too, Virgo, for not listening to spirit. But it's not going to be like the blow they are going through. Now, if you sit back and think about your friends, think about your loved ones, and this is only for those who can resonate with it. I ain't saying everybody doing this, okay? So don't be like, Waunstar said this. No, I didn't. But I'm basically just telling you to sit back and look and go back in your mind about the time when the people that was around you started losing things. These are the ones that was against you. Spiritual warfare then, 2024. I want to say between August to December. Let's say December. Now, I feel like this spiritual warfare took place for some of you a year prior, where somebody was trying to be conniving, somebody was trying to be vindictive, and somebody was trying to use you off for financial gain. Now, I feel like this person that if some of y'all are in relationships, this person grew to loving you. I feel like it was more of a bait and switch with a lot of you dealing with friends, dealing with the jobs go back a year ago, go back to the end of 2023 on this one, okay? Because this is where it's coming into the day about decisions and choices. So I feel like as you was going through the learning lessons in your life, you started to understand more about yourself, what you need to do, how you need to be, how you need to operate. The person, if you're in a relationship, the person that you may have been dealing with, the person that how they move, how they walk, how they lie, how they talk, and you gave them the benefit of the doubt. Or a boss, you may gave them like, man, you just believed in them. They gave you that good politician speech saying they were gonna lead you somewhere, and you fell for the bait. Okay, now Virgos, we naive, we fall for it. Okay, it's just life. Now, so during these times, these people was really starting the spiritual warfare against you, Virgo. Now, it could be a fellow Virgo, it could be a Gemini, it could be Aquarius, and it could be a Scorpio. I'm just throwing them out there, okay? Now, not only that, I'm gonna get to the notes. I'm gonna get to the notes, but this is still intuitive. I feel like somebody harbored their emotions so bad where they are caught in a hard spot where they are trying to put you in a situation in the unknown so they can clear out a lot of mess. But with this karma, baby, it's everything that's coming back from 2023 all the way to now. If you was at a job that long, if you was dealing with a friend that long, even if you were dealing with the cycles of questioning your intuition for that long, revelations are starting to come place, are taking place. Now, people are scared. Remember, When you start pulling your energy back, readings before, because I can go in my head and think about all these readings like an Akasha record. So no offense. So it's like, remember before we was going through a season or we was going through a cycle where we had to look at both sides of a situation. And we started giving people the benefit of the doubt. We started having that gratitude to the universe for putting us through these lessons and putting us through these tests. However, we was not understanding about how to be we didn't know about being divinely protected against those that was trying to manipulate us. We wouldn't think people do that to us. We think this energy is somebody close, okay, or somebody you let in close. Now think about a Virgo. Virgo got like 20,000 walls on top of. So some of y'all, when we say close, we ain't saying close like a mother to a child that you really care about. I ain't saying that because everybody got different scenarios in their life. I'm just saying, like, you let them in close enough where if they touch it, it can crumble the rest inside of you. So Virgo, when you start pulling back this energy from people because intuitive spirit is like, something ain't right about this. It's a little too good to be true. Check this. Okay, you checked it and you gave the benefit of the doubt off of communication magic. Now, think about what's going on right now with you that came to now. All this karma that's coming in like a big garbage, like a garbage, it's like a garbage landfill. And this person right here with all the baggage that they had behind, like this is all they baggage, right? Intuitively, you like, I know I was right. Spirit's like, you right, my child. Just you elevating. But I want to carry this person with me. You can't. This person got too much weight. You got to understand. So what about this? What about that? You was right the whole time, Virgo. Whatever truthful ending for this new beginning is not with the bad part about it. We talking about spiritual warfare, right? So this person don't even know that you know what's going on. The individuals don't even know how protected that you are because you are a divine source of light. The revelation for you in this spiritual warfare is like, okay, it's kind of like the movie Gladiator. Some of y'all seen it. I'm gonna put it in a new analogy. It's kind of like Gladiator. It's kind of like, yeah, they put you in there, but you was always destined to be the best. You was always destined to be that warrior. You was always destined because it was in your bloodline, it was in your lineage. Your ancestors has programmed you from this, from life, like eons and eons. We finna get spiritual. I'm finna go deep with you. For eons and eons, this has been in your bloodline. You always been that warrior. You always been that generational breaker for your family. What happened is, Virgo, when these people was playing you, it made you see the reflection of your dark self that you had to overcome. So you battled self within self. But now, since you are starting to understand who you are, your true purpose, the actions that you are taking by you getting tired of certain individuals or reoccurring cycles over and over again through each zodiac, like through each season, you've been going through this again. Now you finally understand that spirit is going to let you pass this test because you finally understood the lesson. People are not real as they say they are. And you kept giving people the benefit of the doubt. And that was the problem. Now, spirit guys in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, we're going to let the universe deal with that, as we just want to be in proper love and be left alone in our spiritual life the way that we want to be, the way that as you will it to be for our highest good and highest expectations. Ashe, ashe, amen. All right, no, I'm gonna ring the bell. Y'all know I already done meditation earlier, so I'm gonna ring the bell. Then we're gonna get into this. I ain't got it in the notes yet, Virgo. And shout out to the cross watchers. Shout out to my A1 day ones. Anybody who's watching, shout out to you. I love you. No matter what you're going through right now. Now, if it's triggering for you, it's okay. You still can get up out of here now, okay? Because this is uncut. Because I feel like somebody tried to use you throughout all this time for sexual pleasure and financial gain. I feel like some of these people that you've been dealing with that you thought was actually loyal, like you think how you projected this fairy tale to be in your mind, Virgo. Nah, they ain't. Some of these people was on dating apps while they was with you. Some of these people was on some of these people are still talking to the same sex individuals that they kept secret. Virgo, you are a representation of somebody so they can secretly keep doing what they got to do for some of you. Now, I feel like right now things are coming to the surface because the hidden illusions and all of this is starting to balance out. Again, they're going against a divine person. Remember, when you go into a person's life, if you are watching this, I'm talking about you. If you notice, every time you go in somebody's life and they treat you wrong, what happened to them when you walk out? It don't be detrimental, but they got to go through their own karma, or you bring the truth out of people that they never seen within them. People don't understand that you so intuitive, Virgo, or whoever's watching, that when you uplift people, you uplift them spiritually, which creates you to be a light worker, a healer, someone that's at an act of service to help bring happiness into people's lives. Now, when it comes to you, you want that same happiness. But again, as you being the light, you keep attracting dark people. Now, let's go back to the situation. Now, somebody that you may have been encountered with, even though you gave a lot of compassion for, fell in love with you. However, the baggage of this garbage that they carrying is finna pile down where it's even affecting you. But you're gonna see the truth and the revelation of how people really are behind your back. Now, don't be a fool, Virgo. Let's ring this bell. Let's get this energy together. Shout out to all my A1 day ones. I love every single one of y'all, man. Let's get up into this thing so we can get the moving spiritually. I say, man. Let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's see what we got for our beautiful Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Let me do a shout out. Shout out to Diana. Shout out to Seven. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Yasmin. Um, I see you. I see you. Back in here, Shauna. Shout out to you, Queen. You know, I love you and being my moderator, and thank you so much. You've been rocking with me since the beginning. So I just want to say, like, my mods are my everything. Okay, like they like sisters to me. Okay, and again, I tell anybody why. The reason I chose them, they was with me since A1 day one. They've been there. They commented and they supported no matter what. They my queens. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they my spiritual queens, they my spiritual sisters, they my gems, and I respect them and I love them so much because they, like, people don't give acknowledgement to their moderators too much, but I acknowledge mine and I acknowledge every single one of you as well. And I got nothing but positive love and light in here. So okay, so 2025, that makes 9. I feel like some of you are taking choices and decisions, walking in the unknown about more options that you need to take while going through some type of drastic change. Now, I feel like since you done changed your spiritual self, it's starting to come out in the physical self where you are no longer holding back. I mean, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, but I feel like some of y'all are being strategic to know that it was some spark of information that made you trigger off to transform into this new being. Now I feel like right now with the Five of Pentacles basically being in reverse, clarified by the Six of Swords, man. Ooh, spirit. Okay, let's get into it. All right, now, so while I'm sensing and feeling this type of energy, you may be finding a resolution or finding some type of solution to get out of some type of disaster or getting out of some type of sorrow or grief, and you are finally moving forward. It's like you got the clarity and understanding that you need, that you don't even want to talk to an individual about the matter. It's just the principle of knowing intuitively that you was right all along. Somebody wanted to use you for financial gain, financial growth. Somebody wanted to use you to leave you out in the cold after they got what they wanted from you. However, but the way how charming you was, because this is the youthful part. Let's go back to 2023 for a minute. So with this energy right here, I'm feeling like, yeah, you were very expressive. They seen you as a catch. They seen you as a go-getter. No matter if you was at a job, they seen your work ethic. Oh yeah, I need that person. It's gonna get me where I need to be. If it's a relationship, oh, I like that Virgo. That Virgo do everything I need. Hmm. And that Virgo really cool and nice like this. I got me one. And it's that type of manner. But Virgo, what happened was you was getting out of some, you just got out of some type of sorrow. So you wasn't even 99% point nine aware of the emotional healing that you have went through. Even though you walking away from this situation now, back in 2023, you thought this was your wish fulfillment. You thought this person was going to be your satisfaction, your emotional stability, but I want to say emotional damage because you was getting out of something probably prior to that you have wiped away and you came clean. You thought this energy was gone. Now you had to realize we still on 2023, we getting 2024, right? 2023, you had to build, you was building your character, you was building your authority. You made your own way through this, you made your own way through life, you made your own changes. Nobody didn't help you do this. You had to self-taught teach yourself. Knowing Virgos, we be self-taught anyway, so you had to self-teach yourself about how to remove yourself from certain situations, again, like the cycle now. So Virgo, even though you are moving out of the cold, let's talk about 2024. You remove yourself away from things that you had to take action on. Yeah, this can be, you moving forward probably in a relationship, you putting a lot of hard work and effort about, keeping yourself together, even though you still defensive because you felt this type of energy coming around again, but somebody tried to leave you confused. No, Virgo, that's not what it is, Virgo. Like this journey that we on, we can either go this way or we can go that way, or even in a work aspect, Virgo, I want to take you here. I want to get you there. Not knowing the whole time they trying to keep you jugged out while you trying to figure out the personal growth within yourself, the personal balance in what you need to in order for you to keep flowing with spirit. You had to walk away from some type of situation, but you just didn't walk away just yet. It was always some type of delays in 2024 because it was dealing with conflicts. It was dealing with you speaking your mind. It was you being say, hey, I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. I'm not somebody you just can easily persuade to doing something without logical facts. And that's what the conflicts came in with everybody else into your business. Now, here we go. So this may be triggering. Now, if you were dealing with somebody, right? I feel like you already knew intuitively to walk away because somebody was pulling you down the wrong way. Now, at first, it may seem like it was all cool. That's everybody with like the new phases. They always give a wall or something. You wait about 3 to 6 months, you will start seeing that onion peel out from all the air that's been talking, all the communication. You'll start seeing that person real later. But Virgo, I feel like with these conflicts, somebody may be in some type of conflict with playing you as a string, playing you along. Now, somebody probably came to this person, you ain't right, but I can get Virgo to do this, I can get Virgo to do that. And remember, at first, it was like you was a bait, but this person fell in love with you because how real you were, how authentic you were, and it created conflicts. But this person kept you out of the loop of this whole time while they going through conflicts with other third parties. This person may say they work late. Don't believe it. This person was doing other things besides working late. This person had a certain schedule with certain people on certain deadlines. And again, this person can have the same sex. This person can be sleeping with somebody close inside their family. This person was doing a lot of devious things that was so hidden, nobody will talk about it. But only one who can expose this was spirit because spirit sees all. So let's keep going. Virgo, this bread cream, this bread, yeah, I said bread creaming. This bread crumbing energy you had to find in 2024 about transition and harmony. You had to find out someone right when somebody was breadcrumbing you, right? And the more they start breadcrumbing you, the more you started learning. It's like, dude, okay, I'm an introvert. I know about being introverted. You know about how 1 plus 1 equals 2. But remember, I tell y'all, when a Virgo say 1 plus 1, let's go 4, because I like doing 4 better. Like 2 plus 2 equal 4 to the simple world, right? Virgo so detail oriented and Virgo over analyze and think like a computer mainframe. 1.25 plus 2.75 equals 4. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 0.50 plus 3.5 equals 4. It's like to a Virgo, they so analytical about it, they gonna look at it 50 different ways. And during 2024, Virgo, all this breadcrumbing energy where somebody was leading you on and leading you on and leading you on, and you had to learn from the cycles that you went through your life, you knew something wasn't right. And when you started to understand, about how people are trying to blindside you from the truth, that's when you start getting back in your spiritual presence. Like your intuition never left you. You just did not pay attention to your ancestors. And that's the problem. Because the person that you intuitive, just think about all the intuitive things that you knew something wasn't right. 2025 is coming out. And it's a deadline to this. And that's what people don't understand. People may be rushing to do things because they are scared of things coming out to the light. Virgo, you've been very strategic in 2024. You done tried to express yourself. Nobody didn't understand you. Nobody didn't know what you were really thinking about self, the universe itself. So you started being very intellectual about how to give information to people while you was understanding about the choices you needed to make. Some of y'all was in this state of this cycle for 3 to 6 months or longer. And you had to understand that you was giving all your energy while being strategic, all because, let's flip a random, all because you needed to look out and make a plan. That was the challenge. You understood what was going on, but the challenge is for you needed to look out and make some type of decision. On this journey, you had to understand about sacrificing people close to you in order to move forward. Like how I say in the biblical text, when Jesus was at before he turned water into wine, when they're like, hey, your mother Mary over there, he was like, who is my mother and who is my father? Yeah, they may be my biological mother and father, but they spiritually may not be on the same journey that I'm headed on. See what I'm saying? Or you may be at that point, Virgo, spiritually, you like, I'm on this level where I see things spiritually. I can see in between the unknown, but it's just the point that you trying to justify me and make me feel like I'm delusional or make a Virgo feel that type of way. You started to rely more on spirit, even though spirit been showing you, but once you made that sacrifice during the challenges of you looking out, because some of y'all let a person stay for too long because you was in a financial status of stability. Like you got it, or somebody may want to be with you for this. However, this traditional way that you walk is challenging because this person didn't want to walk the way you wanted to walk. This boss didn't wanted you to give it your way because they were stealing your ideas. They were saying, "How would you do this, Virgo?" Well, I think I do it like this, that, and the other. Challengingly, you didn't even know this person was sitting up there using you, taking you for how you run things, take things, and everything going on, and they use it against you and put their stamp on it. So they were doing plagiarism. They was plagiarizing. Let's say it like that. Your spiritual gifts. So Virgo, when it comes to this person think you was naive. Now, one thing about a Virgo, yeah, we naive when it comes to love. But if we go through too much adversity over cycle, over cycle, over cycle, over cycle, over cycle, yeah, we are starting to look out, but we won't make an action move yet because we trying to see if we get led down the wrong road. We trying to see what's really going on. Yeah, Virgos move. We one of the last ones to actually make that move because we want to calculate and make it right. We just don't jump and make risks. So, with that basically being said, Virgo, oh, I'm not done with you. We on here. The emotional instability that you may be going on, or the emotional blockages that you may be having with spirit, is all due to somebody's trying to brainwash you with this little bitty type of energy. They want to bring good news to you. You want to feel the good news. You got hope to see the good news and journey because you are on your way. Your road is on abundance. So you really not looking at the big picture. You just got hope somebody gonna change and do everything that they got to do in their life to make everything, presentable. So I'm not even like Virgos don't even be worried about that half the time. But the main thing what's going on in their life is that even though you're extending and you're growing, and you are sitting up there getting the riches and the wealth that you was guaranteed that was spiritually divine for you, that was just a breadcrumb, and people have been stealing the rest. Spirit had to come through and break through the soil for you to see who you really was. Because even though people are manipulating you because you was moving swiftly, you was moving fast, you wasn't thinking, you all about action. Okay, how you want it? I got you. Created a tower moment. You can keep riding fast enough, but if you're going to so fast where you can't see, you don't see if something's going to create some type of disaster. And Virgo, that's what happened. The karma had to come out. So now, remember what I was telling you, when you sit back and you see these people going through this karma and they going through everything that they're going through in their life, the reason why is all because they try to take you down the wrong road. Spirit has got tired of seeing people go down the wrong road that is divinely theirs. Now, spirit is tired of you too for not listening. This is why they had to intervene and come into play. Not gonna lie to you. Okay? So let's go ahead and get in these notes. Man, I'm already like 30 minutes in. We're gonna be here, y'all. So y'all might as well get y'all notes together. Again, I'm telling you right now, if it hurts you, I'm sorry. I don't want it to be like that. Y'all know this how it is. Hold on. In case I got kids, I gotta still, kiddos watching. I still gotta be, respectful. Now, Virgo, someone don't get that you divinely protected, okay? Now, they can be someone around you who doesn't see you for who you truly are. And this is creating some type of conflicting energy that has put them in a situation of what goes around comes around. Like the more you thought you got away with something, more is coming down the light down the road. It's called the law, it's one of the laws of the universe, the law of polarity, okay, or the law of cause and effect. It's different, more, it's more than one law than the laws of the of attraction, okay, to my people, okay. Now, some one-sided ways have used their power off of greed, and now it's finally coming to an end as justice is coming in. Now, it can be unjustifiable, it can be justified. It's a catch 22. Just depends on the scenario. That's why I said at the beginning, spirit is going in to change people's hearts. Okay, this is trying to get you on the right side, because if you've done divinely what you needed to do by justice, it's not about the law of man. Man is going to fail you. So don't say I've done the right way by protocol, this, that, and the other. They don't care about that. If it's a circle of people and your work ethic ain't good and they don't feel like they can contain you, you going out the door. One thing Jaws don't like is a person with influential power. Okay, that they'll get rid of you quick, because if you feel like you influence everybody, you kind of like Malcolm X in the movie where you control. That's too much power. People don't like that. Okay, so I'm telling you, if you got that, tone it down, Virgo, because they don't like it. But somebody controlling ways has came to a conclusion for you to see things how they truly are, people how they are. But you going back in the hermit mode, and this will put you in your hermit mode or in isolation, trying to figure out a way to overcome over this unjustifiable truth. So somebody may be using your name in slander. Somebody may be saying that they ain't talking to Virgo, but the whole time they were third party situations. Like if the shoe fit, wear it, Virgo. If you intuitively feel like that, I'm telling you today, you was not wrong in this read. Now, any other time, I say it another way, but you are right about your intuition and spirit giving you all the information that you need, because again, it's still coming out to the light. Remember, I told you, karma, big bag, trash coming over. You're gonna see everything, the filth. You're gonna see the hidden illusions, everything. Now, someone is trying to put you in some type of mental blockage over this, Virgo. You know why? Because they're trying to trap you into something to make you lose all your assets and your abundance. Now, Virgo, you are no longer lacking the confidence to stand where you at, because now you're standing for yourself and you are no longer being fearful of moving forward, because judgment is finally being made. Now, whatever situation that happened to you right now, it may be some spiritual divine judgment that needed to be made for you to keep pushing forward on your journey. Okay, now we got to think about these alignments. I feel like another moon cycle is coming around now. If it's correct in my mind, I ain't go outside and really look, because I don't do all of this looking up. In my mind, I feel like we are probably at a 40% emotional level right now, where you starting to understand clearly enough, but about another 10 days. I feel like your energy may enhance, where you not only seeing things for how they are, you may be very emotional vulnerable. So make sure you are careful around that time. Okay. I just want to give a heads up and warning. Now, that was, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Oh, we got 137. I ain't even look up. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Cross watchers, main watchers, haters, lovers. I love every single one of you, but I don't know, we ain't got no haters in here. We all in here a big bucket full of positive energy, getting all these downloads from the universe. Not from but from the universe. Ashe, amen, salah. Let's get to it then. All right, Virgo, I'm seeing right now with the hangman clarified with the Knight of Cups basically being in reverse. Something on a journey. I feel like some journey that you may want it to be on, dealing with somebody emotionally, maybe sacrificially coming to an end, or you may want to sacrifice this to start elevating towards something better, towards a King of Wands type of energy. Now, I am sensing right now you are starting to retract yourself from people that's stopping you from shining or stopping yourself from growing into your purpose. Now you are in a different type of energy. You are in your masculine energy, and I'm talking about action. You all about standing for what you believe in. You ready to go to war. I'm not saying physically, but when I say you got the confidence that you need to stand like a lion while you getting through some type of depression, but or someone has triggered you off. Ooh, Virgo. Someone has triggered you off to put yourself in a spiritual self where you had to make a sacrifice to stand up and go through this depression that you've been hanging on in order to tip these cups over off of somebody bitterness. Now, if this is a relationship, I feel like this was your soulmate, but however that you are starting to see the dark night of the soul of this person, or you didn't know the hidden agendas that this person actually had while they were sitting there trying to use you. Now, again, we said at the beginning, this person was trying to use you and they fell in love with you, Virgo. Or you was at a job and this person seen your growth and they wanted to use you, Virgo. So now it's coming to the point. This is what we saying. You are so divinely protected. It's coming to the point right now, Virgo, they cannot withstand your power. They are intimidated that you may have authority over them, over some type of power, because spiritually and divinely you're vibrating higher than them. Two, you may have had to express or use that tongue of yours, which I don't like Virgos to do. When they do it, they speak nothing but truth. It's like 1,000 daggers of straight facts coming towards you that's going to hurt you to your soul. And I feel like you had to do that to somebody and they took it way too far. Now, I feel like if it's dealing with a relationship as well, I feel like this Queen of Wands or whoever is your soulmate is got some type of addictions that they don't want to let you know. And you know, with my Three of Cups in reverse card, some of y'all is my main people. Y'all know that is my same sex card. So I feel like somebody may be secretly being up under the same sex or overindulging in something secretly that you didn't know about that they can't fix. Or this can be you having an addiction of well, Virgo, that you know you need to let go of this person because the love that they try to give you ain't worthy. So that's why you always been looking out spiritually, making plans, but you never took any action. Ashe. Now, Virgo, I am saying right now, you stop expressing yourself and you kind of reframe your energy doing some research. Now, I feel like some of y'all went back and looked at your past and thought it was like something from your past that was holding you back, maybe something that you was hanging on for far too long, maybe some type of greed. But Virgo, that's not the case. The case is that Virgo, with the Ten of Cups basically being in reverse, somebody was feeding off your energy from a negative aspect. Some people around you may have been jealous of you, the way how you're moving, the way how spirit may have been helping you, and they use their energy like a succubus or incubus or any type of energetic vampire, however you want to say it. They was using you for like maybe affection. They was using you for comfort. This person wasn't giving you their all because right now, Virgo, they were self-absorbing your energy. They wanted your riches. They wanted your values. They didn't want you for you. They wanted what because of what you can do for them. Ashe? Now, not only that, you had to release this type of energy. And I feel like with the Three of Swords basically being in reverse, it took you a while for this situation that's going on now. We talking about present. We talking about the situation. So I feel like right now, again, the transitions that you've been going through with all this absorbing energy, it's time for you to finally let go. And Spirit is bringing things out to the surface. Spirit is also letting you know, like, hey, you got to remain frank. You got to keep yourself balanced right now. The reason why is because if you pop your top, you will never get the information that you need. So spirit is showing you, and I feel like right now you have stopped communicating. You just sit back collecting evidence. You ain't said nothing to a significant other. You ain't said nothing about a boss, all because you know it's going to be wasting your time with irreliable people who filled with deception, greed, envy, and hate. Ashe. Now, Virgo, the challenge is that I feel like some of you didn't feel like you didn't move fast enough. And spirit is telling you right now, the challenge is it's time for you to move. Get suit up. It's time for you to be spiritually protected with yourself and keep your enhances aware before you go into some type of situation. Now, for some of y'all, it can be dealing with love. It can be dealing with a marriage. It can be dealing with a relationship. It can be dealing with a friendship. It can be dealing with somebody who see you like this. You need to try to make or somebody, you need to make action because somebody's trying, let's say it two ways. You need to make some type of choice of action because this person may be swiftly coming in trying to see the love that you have right before you start seeing the truth of everything from the past that's going to come to the surface. I told you it's a time limit. Virgo, not only that, you being analytical though. Even though it's challenging for you, you being so analytical in your life and in your journey about what's going on, about dealing with you in love, like you like, I would love somebody to the end. But if I feel like you toxic, if I feel and like if I feel like you lie to me, two things with this card. If you feel like you lied to that Virgo, you don't want to see that side of the Virgo. So Virgo is really trying to protect people, because if you're gonna love them 100, love them 100, because they're gonna love you even if you are this. And if you were saying, "Look, this is how I came in," and Virgo like, "Okay, I choose you for who you are," that's when the Virgo gonna love you. You gave them the option. But however, with you being analytical, from somebody who's been leading you on, talking about, "Oh, I'm not like that, Virgo. I'm not toxic. I wouldn't do nothing behind you," or, "Baby, you know I wouldn't do nothing. That only thing I do is work, man. I just work for you, and I just work all these long hours for you." But it just don't be matching up. So to a Virgo, you start to see the toxic ways of a person, or the toxic patterns that they was carrying that wasn't matching up, all because now you about to move on. Spiritually, it's been the judgment been made spiritually, and it's time for you to make that move. And spirit's telling you to move forward, but somebody's gonna come in and try to wipe the slate clean. Somebody be like, "Oh, Virgo, oh yeah, this is what I meant to tell you," all because of what they've been trying to hold it, because narcissistic type of energy hold things in and still flip it around and make you feel like you at fault. Why? Because they've been emotionally scarred in their life, where they'll never want to take accountability for their own actions of people who hurt them. So they're gonna hurt you as well. Oh, shout out to you. Shout out to New Orleans. I see you. Now, however, again, remember I told you this person tried to use you. But now this person fell in love with you. So here go the problem, Virgo. Problem is you accepted this person how they are, but this person can't accept them for who they are. So much guilt, so much hate, so much hurt within them for knowing that they betrayed somebody that they supposed to love. But then again, how they love you if they betrayed you from the beginning? And when I'm saying betray, be smart about it, Virgo. A lie is a lie. I don't care how you say it. Still the principle. If a person sit up there and said, "Oh, I'm not talking to nobody," and then one of your people turn around send you a message saying that person talked to somebody, it's a lie. If a person say it's blue and then they say it's green and you see it's blue, it's a lie. Even when a boss say, "Oh no, I couldn't get you what you need on that deadline," that's a lie. Virgos, we so used to giving people the benefit of the doubt, or whoever's watching this. Your energy is at to the point where you give people the benefit of the doubt. Enough is enough. You don't get fed up. Because spirit just said, "Look, my child, I'm finna start showing you the way, the truth of life, how everything is being orchestrated around here. The blueprint or the tower has failed. It's like the fall of Rome. Everything a person done is coming to the light, and it's on a time limit because this person is fearful." Now, I feel like a boss may lose their job, and I hate to say it like this, and I don't wish no bad qualms on anybody, but Virgo, you may lose yours as well. Virgo, I feel like it's going to be some type of restructure. Now, it may be in a relationship. I feel like some of you may speak your facts, or somebody, for some of you, for a few of you, you just going to love a person for how they are, just because you know the truth. And now you know how to operate. You know how to play the game. To each his own. Some of you is going to express yourself, or some of you may walk away from a situation of a proposal. You may refuse some type of offer off of somebody not being truthful from you to from begin with. Ashe, Ashe. Let's see what some of the challenges we got for Virgo. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Virgo, again, the challenges for you is accepting things for how they are while walking out of this code. So whatever happened, you had to understand the lessons. You went through challenging times accepting people. You went through challenging times accepting yourself. Or it may be challenging that you have to go through this still right now, even though they put you in a code, right? Again, you can be in a relationship, a person left you out in the cold because while you in here, while you out there trying to get ends meet and trying to do this and the other, they in here just trying to get beneficial gain. You may be dealing with an opportunist. But even though you allowed this person to be who they are, and you allowed to see the ways how fixed individuals may be, you start to turn destiny into your own hands by allowing spirit to do that. However, the problem was you couldn't see clearly because they kept you moving. They had to keep you busy, all because they being deceptive. They was lying, cheating, stealing. Job, they can be stealing your ideas. Relationship. They may be stealing the way how you love somebody and give it to somebody else. They may be stealing your finances. They may be set up as stealing your time, stealing your energy because they know you a catch, Virgo. But even though you start seeing a person how they truly was, it took you a long time to see this. Everybody know the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in an arc in a tarot deck. So it took you a long time to get this understanding about the power a person may had over you, all because you didn't want to waste your investment. Instead of letting things go, you didn't want to waste it. So you still was sitting there like, man, I can fix this harvest. I can fix this harvest. I can fix this harvest. Whole time, Virgo, you was the prey. You was, if you want to say it in a jungle aspect, you was a lion with a pack of hyenas just waiting to strike. They know what you are. They know you powerful. They had to team up against you, Virgo, and this is what they've been doing this whole time. But again, you are spiritually divine. Your ancestors had to come in and protect you. But right now, you need to understand with yourself right now that you need the protection and it's time for you to act. I ain't saying verbally, I'm saying you need to move in silence. If you're gonna be where you need to be where you need to be. If you're not gonna be what you need to be, don't be what you need to be. It don't make any difference. But what I'm saying, the situations that may be going on for you right now, you are getting frustrated about some step that's always stopping you from hitting that other cycle of your abundance. This can be a boss to sit up there and fearful of you and intimidated again about your position, about your true divinely power, and they tried to use you. They tried to take your energy. Now, not only that, they don't want you to see you got options. The more you start seeing yourself with options, the more you start believing in yourself. Some of you are healers. Some of you are to the point where you find joy into helping others because they see the real you. They see the real you, who you truly are. They see the goodness in you besides the people that's in your circle or the people that's around you. Virgo, you getting tired of this. That's the challenge. You're getting tired of going through this. You keep giving the benefit of the doubt, but enough is enough. You just at that point where again you are on because Virgo, think about it. You're going through all of this, and if you really sit back and look, instead of keep chasing all these people and letting people put you in these situations, you on the road to riches. Your riches are already there. And somebody wants your riches. Somebody want to be up under you. But then again, with all this third party energy, all this sneaky hidden illusion type of energy, somebody arrogance has stopped their growth with you. And it's a spiritual block. This is why they going through karma. Because they wasted time. Time is up. So that's why they trying to rush in before all this dirt come out to the wash because they see the way how you progressing. You ain't at rock bottom no more. Now you at the top. Now you living life. Now you doing everything that you got to do, even though you don't show people on the outside the real hurt that you go through. And when you take off that mask, and I ain't gonna lie, you be you be Virgo, but then when you get back, like, man, I'm just tired of going through all of this. Is there a way, Lord, to make this better? A God, universe, somebody, and that's how you be. Because you like reveal to me, and now the truth is being revealed. You smart to know you have reached the pinnacle with certain people, and you are guiding them. Like spirit is guiding you towards the next ascension. You may have to lose a job, you may have to lose a relationship, you may have to cut ties with friends, you may have to cut ties with family because this journey is definitely meant for you by yourself. No one ain't meant to be in this journey but for you. Even though if they down to ride with you, then they'll follow that light with you. But they got to keep up with you, Virgo, because you're the only one who can hold this light. People are on your cloak, on your tail. How they say on the garment of Jesus, and she to be healed. People are believing in you, Virgo. And the thing about it, this person that you may be dealing with don't like that. That's envious. They don't like that. They don't like the way how you ascend to certain plateaus and you still take that leap of faith with the universe, and they carry you to the next mountain to go up even higher and higher and higher. They don't like that, Virgo. They don't like it. Even when it comes to this situation right here with the lovers card, y'all know I can't show that one. But even with the lovers card right now, your dual aspect of your masculine and your feminine energy, you know how to balance your scale like a Gemini. And I ain't saying a bipolar one. You know how to give and take. You know how to see it with your spiritual discernment about people who's not right there to be in your life. You know who these people is. You know how they operate, but you still love them anyway, like Jesus did Judas. Come on now. I still think Jesus was a Virgo. Shh. We ain't gonna get to that. That creates so much controversy. I'm sorry. I rebuke what I just said. But anyway, now Virgo, even with things that you're compassionate about, they don't like to see you stand in this boss energy. You stand in this boss energy, okay? But what they do, they try to confuse you all the time. This is how you can't never figure out your intuition. Like Virgo, they ain't doing something right. That pattern in your mind, you know, they do this day, they do that day. Okay, Virgo. Dang, when you sit up and call them this day, they doing this. But dang, when you over here, it flipped. So Virgo, you start to put the clues and the pieces together. And the more you start putting the pieces together about how people are talking about you behind your back, how your family members may just gave you a certain eye contact that you grew up with knowing it's some shady stuff because that's how they used to talk to you about it. Or things like that. You start to see that people promises wasn't being met. People weren't standing up to the expectations. It took long enough for you to see because you kept giving benefit of the doubt. You was kind of like, I hate to say it, and I feel bad for saying it like this. Some of you was in a situation like a hopeless child waiting on their father or mother to return again, and they don't even know. That's just how it was. It was like you always had that hope that a person would change. You always had that hope, like, I know this person ain't gonna do me like this. You know why? Because this person said they ain't gonna do me like this. But what happened? You find out the person do you like that down the road. Cause I'm telling you, go back to 2023. If anybody was, I'll put it like this: if anybody was doing dirt from 2023 to now, you better go and expose yourself and get it out the way before it comes out because spirit is revealing a lot of things, a lot of things. And some of y'all may be close to ready to be in a relationship or be more serious or want to take it to the next level. The spirit saying it ain't meant, they are getting exposed, buddy. And it ain't my fault. I ain't do nothing with that. I'm just a messenger. That's all I can say. Ashe, amen. Salah. All right, let's get up into this. I want to go spiritual. I want to see what's spiritually going on. I don't know why, because I feel like for some of y'all, good thing about it though, we ain't seen too much. It's like you accepted something. Like good, like I don't know if it was a small detail clue, but you accepted something because you really all of these spreads, I haven't seen the three of swords come out upright. So that lets me know that even though somebody may be doing what they doing, you know about it. And you found the clues that gave confirmation. Now you just making a move to see what direction you want to go on majority. So it's like you done had to release this energy that was challenging you in order for you to move forward. So some of you may be in the transition of being courageous like a Leo, going through the transformations of taking that courage of that leap of faith. Some of you may be stubborn like our fellow earth sign the Taurus. I ain't gonna lie, because you want things to be balanced out. However, you aiming high to get there. I say. Now, Virgo, I feel like right now to close this all out, we're gonna get to the last closing, statements. Let's say it like that. Virgo, for you right now, you got to watch your finances. Somebody still may be trying to control over you for what you got, okay? But you got to take that leap of faith and you got to have that courage. Now, this manipulative energy, spirit woman to say they're gonna take care of it. Mm. You can't do it. You emotionally too involved. So some of you may need to ask for forgiveness, like just wipe my hands clean because it's gonna help you get out of poverty. You just don't want to take that major blow like they about to take it. And I'm telling you, you think people seeing something now? Some people about to lose jobs. Some people about to lose cars. Some people finna just go in a whole lot of poverty until they come in you and be real with you to tell you the truth. Because all of what's going on is spiritual damage, and it's helping you overcome on a spiritual level on your journey. It's helping you overcome and see your interference when it goes towards to what you want, to your stability, emotional stability, towards your healing, towards your growth, towards your the way that you need to be. But Virgo, I feel like spirit saying you wasn't moving fast enough. You got sidetracked for too long. They kept juggling you around, Virgo. The more they started to juggle you around in situations like this, the more they was leading you down the wrong road. The more you started to see a person's real character wasn't being so optimistic and so leading anyway. Ashay. Again, Virgo, you tucked your head and you went right in where you needed to be. You went back in hermit mode. You went back to doing what's best. But when this hermit mode hit you this time, spirit came in and gave you the details. It's not. It's like a spiritual private investigator that came in and said, "Back for duty, sir. Back for duty, ma'am. Back for duty, God. Back to duty, goddess." This is all the information we done had. You done remember that prayer you asked us to go look for and said anybody who done ill will to you or anything that done wrong to you, bring it back to you. You too close to a deadline for something that's gonna destroy your life. Here go the facts right here. Ashay. And that's what's coming in because you got too many options, Virgo. You got divine options. And I'm not just saying options. Somebody's trying to rush to you because of these options. Somebody's trying to keep you exactly where you need to be because even times when you see these different cups, you get to pick and choose your destiny. And somebody want to choose you away from this because they see what you are. You are a god. You are a goddess. You fill cups. That's how many options you got. You feel people heal, you heal people, you uplift people, and you inspire people. Not for no hurtful gain, for the best of they can be. This person see your beauty, see your value. Now, for some of you, told you this was gonna be deep. Stop letting people drain you. Stop letting people absorb all your energy, okay? Because the more they absorb your energy, the more messed up that it get. And right now, it ain't about material. They taking your energy away, Virgo, because you are a divine, unlimited source of energy. And the more you are this energy, the more they're gonna take. But Virgo, you protected. The reason why you're protected because it's been going on for far too long. All them broken promises, broken dreams, people saying they're gonna do this for you and do that for you and love you this way and love you that way. No, they're not, Virgo. Time to put a stop to it. It's challenging for you to do this. Put a stop to it and start moving towards your dreams, your destiny. Because all this overindulgence, what I tell you about this card, all that overindulgence and being with other parties and want to secretly do this behind your back and do that behind your back, talk about you this way and talk about you that way. All them addictions that they have, Virgo, they're not trying to overcome them. Again, you're a representation for a lot of people. You think they really want this good fortune and this long stability with you? They can get it, but they don't deserve it. That's why spiritual spirit coming in with spiritual justice. Spirit giving you one last one in the opposition to see what you need to be in. No BS. And you seen what just pulled out. Cycle is complete. Somebody's in checkmate. But it's up to you to make that decision. Long as you know what's going on, you can defeat the enemy if you know. But if you don't know, it is what it is. So with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. If you want a personal, you know I do got a January special. Y'all get at me. Text me, we can make that happen. I just want to say again, shout out to Lil La Anka, J, TM, I see you, Child of God, I see you, Cassie, I see you, Diana, I see you, Angie, I see you, TB Blue, 22, Hut, I see you too. You see, you see what I'm saying? I see every single one of y'all, but that it will be the reading for the collective. Now, I don't know. I may come on later. If not, I may come on tomorrow. I just don't know. It's just the feel on how spirit been giving me. But spirit been giving me a lot of information to give out, to spread out. But was more of a warning that you are protected. But it's time to take action. It's time to move. Okay. So peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you too. Shout out to my A1. I see you, Holly. Now you've been there for a minute. So I see you too. Now everybody want me to start a membership. I've been thinking about it. Um, I've been thinking about doing a lot for the channel because this is what I really like to do. I've been in it now for what is it 2 years on this? Well, it's 3 years now for this channel. 2 years actively, 3 years altogether, I believe, something like that. But I just want to say thank y'all so much, and I want to thank the universe for let me help allow assist you on your journey. So my main thing is hit the like button, hit that comments button, like, comment, subscribe, do what you need to do. If not, just come in for a while. It's kind of like let's say a spiritual home, not a church home, but a spiritual home. Come on in till you feel like you're comfortable, and then when the time is right, just hit that blue But energy do change every day. But I just want to say, keep being the greatest person that you are. Don't let nobody stir you off your track. Don't let nobody detour you off of your journey. Main thing for you, stay strong. Just know what an individual that you're dealing with and keep pushing forward. I mean, you ain't got to lead the individual. You ain't got to stand and be boastful, but just know how they operate so you know how to operate around them. Now, to each his own on how you do it, because each one of us is a different blueprint in this universe that go on our own separate journey. My job is just to guide you with the information that universe channels through me to give to you to help you towards your highest good and highest expectations. Okay. So again, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love who? Yourself. That's the best thing on the channel. And again, one more thing. Shout out to all them healers and tarot readers too. Like, shout out to y'all because I'm not the only one who help people. It's a lot of other people that help people that do tarot readings here. Hey, shout out to y'all as well. High vibration. I don't care if your number's zero or I don't care if you got two down to 2 million. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Y'all do need to be deserved and get the credit the way that you deserve. It ain't about Virgos. It's all about us, one, being together as a whole family, as a whole. So salute to all one of you. And I don't wish no hate in my body towards nobody in 2025 because we all about change. We all about this ending cycle to grow and develop to be one united family, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially towards our highest good and highest expectations. Okay. So I say, amen.